first and 10. Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Six yards left on second down. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dwayne Smoot. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Operating from the gun. Watson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 10, first and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. Again, it's Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To the air yet again, Watson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
I'm being shot, man.
Third down, here's Etienne. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short.
And I got the
first as the tackle is made at the 33. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
You said that what?
Cook now, as he'll kick it away.
Oh, and motherfucker would drop my ice on niggas. Oh yeah, they were idiots.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to throw, Watson.
Yeah, they beat him.
It's Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Again, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is gone off.
It's
time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Fuck.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A long way
Tell them
to
niggas
go
that.
on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Watson. With a catch made by Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Fourth down, off goes Watson. On comes Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Listening.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Man open, here is Jones.
That's what, hey, Dingo, that's what they said. This league weird.
A big play there just before halftime.
Nah, he watching my stream.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half #1. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Here's Lawrence.
This nigga trash. Yeah, he bitching in my fucking DM on group me. He fucking sucks.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
It's just usually me, Lily, and
that he's going to want to remember, but he had
Dingo.
to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter #3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
He is.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
How think the message was too drastic, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. They'll check this down to Johnson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
They do a lot with the 800 Curtis score.
People missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. They need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
Damn, the fight 23 hours?
As you try to execute offensively.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson a give. This is Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Watson. But he's got Dorsett complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins.
I don't know.
Inside the 45 before going out.
I think so.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Nigga trash, man.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup.
Good line, David.
2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On 2nd and a couple, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins there to make the grab. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Jaguars on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence.
Overplayed
He's
it.
unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same
whoever this HJ character is.
They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. On second down now. It's Robinson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Robinson now off the option. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
Yeah, that shit was OD. Yeah, that was OD.
Before he's brought down. So from the
I'm on season 4. I'm almost done. Yeah.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Jags are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Got his ass with it. Got his ass with that Bevenberg.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Hunt like they killed him.
On the return, here comes
look,
and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Watson. Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stack
They should.
and said, hey,
it's that ball over phone like 40 seconds.
Run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right.
Oh,
Now,
no.
the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The 17-yard line. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 1st down, Lawrence able to connect with Chark. And he's got room. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And Chark calls it in. And he's brought down.
DJ Chark, a Pro Bowler and a 1,000-yard receiver in 2019, saw his numbers dip a bit last year as the Jaguars cycled through some quarterbacks. He's happy to have Trevor Lawrence in town and accepts the pass from him there.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And he's gonna miss
this nigga is trash.
It's no good.
This is terrible.
Stay right where it is. So Houston gonna come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Gonna be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.